Hello. Huh? Okay, I might have to turn that up a little. That should be good. Alright, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome to Help Will Come Tomorrow. So this is a game, I'll jump into it, but the game takes place... What's the best way to introduce this? This is a game that takes place, it's sort of the Russian Revolution, so... You know, Tsar getting thrown at, all that stuff. Takes place around that time period, and it's a survival game where you have to go in, survive in the wilderness, try and make it through the night. Help will come tomorrow, but which tomorrow? So let's see. Yeah, let's try doing this. One thing I will note is that let me actually start the game. So I played this game at PAX East this year, which is how I found out about it. They were running a Kickstarter for the game. I signed up for the Kickstarter. Russia. We were all passengers of this speeding train. Divided into classes, quarreled, confined in our apartments. There was someone's story hidden in each of them. War, escape, adventure, fight for change. Subcutaneously, however, we all felt at what at the end of this journey could be. At that moment, all divisions disappeared, and their stories merged into one. It's been a long time since I did a Russian accent. Alright. We barely escaped death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. This is a replay from Zemnyamsky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. You're talking nonsense. They're just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest here and the snow will cover our footprints. Okay, so... as I was saying, this is a survival game where you have to manage resources, you have to manage camp morale, camp visibility, you have to make food, shelter, all that stuff. You have to search for locations to get items, food, try and find a way to escape, and avoid pursuers. It's very similar to a game by the name of Dead in Bermuda, like sort of in general theme, where you assign characters to do specific tasks per day, and then you have to try and manage the tasks as well as your survivor's health and food and water. But this one has a couple different things to it. I don't remember much about Dead in Bermuda, I only played like a little bit of it. But this one has a couple things. First, your characters are randomly selected. So I have 4 survivors here. I actually had 3 different survivors last time I played it, which was at PAX. This guy over here, this guy with the red nose, I had him last time. But I also had like a soldier, a different woman, and I don't remember what the third one. I think it was like some kind of like a craftsman's apprentice or something. Anyway, different characters. Each of them have different, I guess, factions or preferences. You got like soldiers, means that they're more skilled with weapons or hunting, but as a result, they might also not mesh well with the proletariat, the nobles. I can't remember. The proletariat, the nobles, or are they the common folk? Whichever. And then you have like the common folk. One guy's like spouting Marxism or whatever, and they're like, there's different sort of class interplay in between the characters. Like real life classes, not like RPG classes. Okay. Key aspect of character survival is satisfying their basic needs, shown in the form of statuses. So he needs water, she needs food, she needs sleep. Character is thirsty, bit of clean water. I can click that, give it to him. To do this, select one of the portraits. Character card is a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. Yeah, so she's a revolutionary. Faction affiliation defines the initial attitude of the characters to each other and affects the course of night conversations around the campfire. So when you have a night conversation, they'll like go back and forth and talk with each other a bit. Traits are characters' unique features. They appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can have both positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions in the camp. So if she's a revolutionary, if she talks to like the noble lady, maybe she'll have an interaction and maybe the trait will make her more friendly towards the noble people, and conversely the noble person might be more friendly towards her. Or maybe they'll butt heads and they won't work as well together when you put them on tasks together. Let's see, health is health. Morale is kind of health. High morale makes it possible to regain action points lost in the morning by negative statuses. The morale level can be increased by performing actions corresponding to the character and conducting dialogues in a manner consistent with the beliefs and nature of the character. Current statuses are also visible. In addition to the basic statuses discussed earlier, the game has a number of other special statuses, including, among others, diseases, injuries, or mental states. Some of them have a time limit on a given number of days. Action points represent the character's strength and readiness to act. They are used as a result of taking actions in the camp. So every 2 negative statuses reduces this number by 1. So she currently has a negative sleep status. If I had another status, it would reduce it down to 2. Clothing. Relationship. This is how much trust and friendship changes in between the characters. So like I said, she doesn't trust the noble lady very much because, you know, revolutionary. Trust determines how much one character believes in the good intentions of the other and increases the characters spend time with each other and learn something about their past. Friendship determines how much one character likes the other and wants to spend time with them. It increases when the character performs actions together and agrees during conversations. And credit determines how much character appreciates the skills and competence of the other. It increases when the actions performed by that character bring a positive effect. And my story. In the section, you can learn more about the character. So yeah, as they talk, they'll also reveal little bits and pieces about their past, their history, what they were doing on the train. All you know right now is that they were on the same train. So, to survive the camp, the characters will also have to take care of their camp. Within the camp, you can build 5 structures. A campfire, workshop, quarantine, this is sleep, shelter, and a fence, which is used for sort of disguising the camp and keeping enemies away. Before building a new camp structure, or when it is buried as a result of weather, the action to remove the snow must be carried out. Before we can develop the camp structure, we need to clear the area where it is to be erected. To do so, you must perform the action Remove Snowbank. So removing the snowbank will cost 1 action. Each action, blah, blah. Yeah, so in this case, all it requires is 1 action. If I had a shovel, then I could possibly recover the action that I used to remove the snowbank. Selected action along with its effects. Yeah, okay. So if I had a requirement for actual ingredients, like sticks for shelter, wood for the work table, that sort of thing, then I would put them here. But since it's just clearing away snow, I don't need it. Alright, so let's bring you over here. Yeah. So I'm gaining some wooden stones and high cones and such. There we go. So now that it's moved, Also, when you put more people on or more skilled people on, you can see like the quality of your work go up. And higher quality means people will like him more or give more kudos. So the action of removing the snow unlocked the possibility of erecting camp structures. Each structure contains a development tree in which building individual components unlocks new types of action and further improvements. So I have the ability to make a campfire. I wonder what that means. I think that means she's hungry. The selected action can be performed by one or two characters. If one character undertakes the construction, the cost for it will be 3 action points. For the same work performed by 2 characters, the cost for each character will be equal to 1 action point. So that's right there, which means I definitely want a second person on here. Relationships between the characters undertaking the actions together may have an impact on the quality and success of the performed work. So let's slot this guy in here, I guess. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I shouldn't have done that. They don't like each other, so their morale went down. The actions of building can be performed in 2 ways, makeshift and solid structure. Makeshift requires about half the components needed to build the structure, but its quality is much lower. So this is what you can do that's what you can do if you need to make something cheaply, just to get it out there. Solid is, it's better constructed, you have better use out of it, but it'll also take much more materials. To perform the action of building the campfire, resources belong to 2 resource groups are required, wood and structural elements. So I got the wood and structural elements. To be able to perform the action, the proper amount of resources from a given resource group should be provided so that its total strength equals the required group strength. And one thing to note here is that different types of material give you different things. So for example, twigs gives you like lower amounts of wood, but wood planks will give you much better output per piece of wood. So like 1 wood plank would be 3 dots as opposed to 1. When clicking on the resource group slot in the inventory, resources belong to the group along with their resource number required to fill the strength will appear. Just provide resources from the wood group with a total strength of 8 to the resource group slot. In the inventory panel, there are filtered resources belonging to this group. We found 8 sticks, each with strength 1 in the wood group. Using all 8 for building, we will provide the required group strength. Alright, so now structural materials. Yeah, see, these rocks give me 3 each, so that's enough to fill that. Yeah, team worker. This character likes to cooperate. When they perform an action together with another character, they increase their own and their comrades' morale. That's pretty good. This character has the chance to gain AP when cooking food. Ooh, very good. So now the campfire has been built. As a result of work, the relationships between the working characters have changed. Witnesses say that the people present in the camp went satisfied with the solid structure that was built. Hence, their credit towards the builders has increased along with building the camp structure. Its repair option appears. The structure can be damaged as a result of weather or events. The condition of the entire structure is represented by the quality bar visible in the upper right corner. To go to the repair action, press the hammer icon next to the quality or select repair action from the action list. So campfire is done. Found some resource lying in the snow. You can view the materials section, which is right there. So light the fire, use the fallen pine needles on the materials section. Camp visibility has increased because of that. The characters are warmed up now, but everything has a price. The renegades and dangerous predators moving around the area will be attracted to our camp by its visibility. The visibility of the camp, apart from the campfire level, is influenced by the number of people in the camp and current weather. To reduce your visibility, you can lower the fire by clicking the minus icon next to the campfire. It will then be reduced by 5%. Weather, apart from the impact on the visibility of the camp, affects the conditions of the characters, chances of losing the expedition, and camp structures every day, e.g. by covering them or damaging them and affecting their quality. Sorry, there's a lot of talking. Camp morale means how consistent, determined, and loyal are the people in the camp. Improving individual character morale and relationships during conversations between them increases the camp morale. It has a significant impact on the course of some events. Knowing the basics of the game, use as many action points of the character. You can finish the day phase when you want. Press the button in the upper right corner to move on to the night phase. Alright, so let's see, can I cook? No, I need clay for this, and I don't have any clay at all. Can't make this because I need a material of some kind, and I need wood and material for a filter. I don't think I have any... I have an edible root, I have vodka, and a cigarette, and some beans. I think it's a good idea to clear this out, though. Let's have you... Oh, I see. This character takes everything personally. Their morale constantly drops. Okay, let's not do you, then. How about you? You haven't done anything yet. I can't build anything, can I? Wait, no, I can. I have canvas, and I have rags. Rags aren't going to cut it, so I need to use canvas. I can't make it. Maybe makeshift? Don't have enough. I really wish you could combine material types, but you can't. Makeshift water filter? How about if I do a makeshift pot? I don't even have clay, so I can't. Alright. I guess I should just go around and unsnow everything if possible. Fences are real expensive there. Ooh, I got clay! Beautiful. Let's put you here. Lovely. I don't have string, so I can't make that. I might be able to make that pot, though. Oh, I need 2 clay. Could make a makeshift pot, though. Let's have you craft this. Now let's have you come here, too. Alright, and let's see if I can make something here, maybe. Oh, I do have enough pine needles now. Can I, like, put in this? No. Okay, makeshift it is. Let's have you two work on this. Oh, okay. Alright, not really a whole lot else I can do right now, so I think I'm gonna just sleep it off. Night. When not sleeping, the characters sitting by the fire can have conversations with each other. During the night, you can start 2 topics. Each topic is an opportunity to get to know the other character better, discover their traits, or change relationship between the interlocutors. Some dialogue can unblock new topics or even tasks related to the characters. Let's do Wadim's introduction.
Comrades in misery, fate has put us under a difficult test. I appeal, let us rise above divisions.
This character rejects capitalism and promotes the idea of social justice.
In the face of danger, everyone, a frivolous aristocrat, a greedy bourgeois, or a dumb peasant, must unite and cooperate.
What was that frivolous about me?
Today we say no to divisions. No matter if you vomited oysters yesterday or cleaned up the vomit.
That's too much.
Woe to us if at this crucial moment we give in to prejudices or expect special treatment. I say this especially to you, Anna McHale of Kilclough. I will keep an eye on you.
How about Anna's introduction? I'm cold. Get me out of here.
Maybe you like some caviar.
I beg your pardon?
Easy, miss. A bit of humor will do no harm in this situation.
Humor, I'm frozen to the bone. Please do something. My poor Viera. She would bring me my fur now, and she would brood shy with Arak. But those butchers, oh my poor Viera, and on Natska.
Crying won't bring them back to life. You should worry about yourself now.
Why did we leave St. Petersburg? We should have stayed at the estate of Prince Uchamsky. Ah, D, I should have accepted his proposal. That's a big oof. Aw, he likes everybody. Likeable. This character is the soul of the party. The friendship of other characters towards them increases constantly, which is pretty great, actually. Braggart. This character loves to brag. Initially, they gain more trust, but regularly lose it during the game. Alright, so everyone's more or less fine. Easily dehydrated. This character will be thirsty much faster. Starveling. This character's hunger increases faster than the others. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some water filtration in shut. The shots have ceased. The renegades retreated from the crash site, so you can leave the camp safely. To send expedition in order to obtain new resources and explore the nearby area, press the map button in the upper left corner. Map window is the place where you will manage expeditions. To send the first team, send new expedition button on the bottom right corner. Alright, the expedition preparation window is the place where you decide who and with what equipment to send to the field. Send expedition is the action, with the cost for 1 or 2 characters equal to 1 action point per character. Dual expeditions have lower risk of getting lost. Current state of relationship between the characters that participating in it can have both positive and negative effect on the success of the expedition. Assign 2 characters to the slot. So let's take you. And how about you? After assigning the characters, we can add some of the resources from the camp to their equipment, equip them in clothes, and in the case of dual expedition, check the relationship between the characters. So yeah, they trust each other pretty good. Alright, the panel of the currently selected expedition is located in the bottom left corner. Here you can see the characters included in the expedition, view their inventory, and perform the search action of the zone where the expedition takes place. Alright, so I have a bunch of different zones around here. They have different danger levels, which implies I can either run into monsters, or if I'm unlucky, I can run into the people who shot up the train. Every move on the map increases the risk of getting lost of the expedition and can force its members to stay overnight in the forest. Bad weather increases this risk. Apart from the move, the level of getting lost risk increases during performance of the zone searching action. Alright, so let's search this place. Let's see, I got some scrap metal, some string, mushroom moss, canvas, and sticks. Yeah, I'll take all that. Yeah, so note that the search action, in addition to the risk of getting lost, has also increased the level of zone threat. The higher the zone threat level, the more interested in it will the renegades will be, whereas wild animals will avoid it. When you decide that it will be safe to return to the camp, you can move to it by going through the subsequent zones or by pressing return to camp on the bottom right corner. So let's go over here. There's a renegade patrol near your expedition. It is best to avoid direct meeting. If your expedition enters the zone where the patrol is, or it goes to your expedition, an event related to confrontation will appear. They can change their position every day. Oh. Events are special moments in the game that can appear randomly. They can also be the result of dialogue, character stories, critical character morale, findings on the map, or confrontation with the renegades or with wild animals. Events can relate to one or more characters. This is the portrait of the main character with whom the current event description applies, or the person making a decision. Additional characters taking part in the event are presented as portraits arranged in the line below the event title. Okay, during the event you will have time to make many, often difficult choices. Blueberry, says one of you, then laughs when the other begins to look around the ground. I don't mean the plants. That's what you say about forest bees. Look. Indeed, a few insects are flying slowly in the air. They seem to be flying around the cracked stump. Careful you look at the beehive. Nah. Honey is a bad choice. Alright, let me, let's go here. Take all that. This is probably good to return now. It's a pretty good amount. That's a lot, actually. Look at all this. Alright, let's see if I can make a water filter, huh? Got plenty of this. I got a rag. I'll make a solid. And let's have you do this, and you. Okay, how about you? How about you? Okay, let's just do this. A bit of luck can get you out of many troubles. And now I have big old water filtration. So let's look at the actions here. Filter water. Let's have you do this. Actually, cooked food. Can I make anything? No, I still need. I need filtered water first. Good, I got water. Okay, now where's the water at? Alright, so you're thirsty, you're thirsty, you're thirsty. I'm gonna have you filter the water again, just so I can get more of it. Good. Cool. Okay, now let's get you to make some food up. Do I have herbs? No. I don't have this stuff anyway, so I have enough for fruit tea, herbal tea, delicious soup. Edible root mushroom. Maybe I can't do that one. How about a garlic? Oh, the fire level needs to be higher, that's why. Okay, hold on. I need to upgrade it a little bit more. There we go. 14. That'll do. Camp's a bit visible, but that should be fine. So let's put some of these in here and move you in. Cook them up. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 hungers. I'll make another one then. Edible root soup. Oh, I don't have any water. Need some more water then. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, nice. He got more stuff out of that. Perfect. Okay, where's that soup at? Where's the soup? Where's the soup? There it is. Alright, everyone's good. Hand wound. Wound dressing action in quarantine point or an infection or necrosis may get into it. Just slightly too short. Shit, can I don't have any actions. Makeshift. I don't have enough needles. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's real unfortunate. Can I send... Got enough needles, I think. I have enough for makeshift, but I don't have the actions. Okay, so that's gonna have to be it for the night. Ooh, event. Etheromania. Grigory is fidgeting on the seat, clearly excited. What, comrade? Would you like a drink? You start. The man takes off his cap and pulls out a mysterious bundle from it. I would drink, wouldn't I? But a reasonable fellow knows 3 rules when to limit vodka. On St. Bartholomew, during a blizzard, and... Grigory throws the bundle to the fire. When he has something better than vodka. Ha! Acrid smoke hits your nostrils, irritated by frost, and is immediately followed by bliss. What behavior is this? What are you poisoning us with, Comrade Dimmerich? Is it some rape or hashish? Is that important? Grisha laughs, and his voice slowly turns into the clatter of a stork. Unexpectedly, it turns that while you're sitting on a saucer around a big cup filled with coffee instead of the cold taiga. A huge hand with a beautiful signet ring chases you away like flies. It is Tsar Nicholas himself, who is reaching for the hot drink. Grigory Dmitriev, you'll be awarded the St. George's Second-Class Order and 10 years of Siberia for this stunt, the Tsar thunders, and Grishy just clatters in response. Okay. I'll be back in just a moment. I need to check an email I just got. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So let's see here. How about Grigory's introduction? Let me introduce myself. Grigory Dmitriev. Dmitrievich. I presume that none of you has pickled cucumbers? Are you asking seriously? Do you realize what a situation we are in? Drunkard. Of course I'm aware of that. We're damn far from the distillery. Watch this jabbing me in my side. Come on, baby. Crown your uncle. Really? I'm begging you, help me. We must go back there tomorrow to look for Petrushka. Pietro, is he your brother? He was a baggage handler. He is. He's a baggage handler. God, I've left him there alone. Mary, there's no chance that he survived the catastrophe, and even if somehow the bandits pulled him out of the wreck and did not kill him, by looking for him we put ourselves in great danger. Will you leave an innocent boy to die? Better him than me. Why should I have my ears frostbitten when I'm looking for some brat? He would definitely like to help you in such a situation. Surely we can do something now. First of all, you need to save strength. You won't help him dead or sick. This remark applies to all of us. Let's gather fighting strength and avoid fighting. Let's not be conspicuous. Camp morale is in bad shape. Day 3. Alright. Can I even make these? Oh, I can. I can totally make this. Hell yeah. Okay, let's put you in here. And how about you? Nobody has any. Let's see. She's shivering. She's cold. Big hunger. Big hunger. Hunger. So let me add a pine cone to that. I also should see about making this thing. I'm gonna have to go out and gather a lot for this. Okay, so you are going to. Let's see. You are gonna. How about first? I filter some water out. You can take care of that. I'm gonna send these two out on an expedition. If I can get up to there. Yeah, that'll be good. I need all the materials I can get, really. Ooh, I got some fresh water. Poisonous mushrooms, great. Alright, return to camp. Send another expedition out. Actually, no. I'm gonna need their stuff, I think. Still has that hand, huh? Okay, let's see if I can make this quarantine point. No. Okay, hold on. This needs to be wood. This needs to be that. This has the pine cones. So let's stick you here. And you here. Actually, better idea, because I think he's going to have to action himself up. These two. Let's make a solid quarantine bed. Oops. Okay, that's not gonna work. So let's see here. I want the action. Hold on. How do I fix this? Perform wound dressing action. Quarantine point. Yeah. How about? Can I make some grilled food? Roast an animal, burnt meat. I don't have materials for these. Got it. So, smoked food. How about this? Smoked fish. I can make dried mushrooms. Nice. Let's make some cooked food here. I have plenty of water. I can make some soup. Delicious soup. I don't have... Wait, I do. Ah, he took the action for that. Alright, so how about... Can you cook? I hope you can cook. I have the mushrooms I need, so... Dried mushrooms, and this it goes. Let's go! Alright, there's my soup. Delicious soup. Big hunger on you. Big hunger on you. You need something to eat. You could use something to eat. You need a bit of water. What is this? Hallucinating? That's a new one. Who needs rest? You need rest. Okay. Let's end the day. I hope that she's able to warm up with that, because she is cold. Let's check the Northern River. Why should we stick in this forest and cold? When we were still driving, a bend of a river could be seen in the north. We have to get to it. I think it's Silaga or some influent of it. Anyway, all the rivers in this area flow into Baikal. That's what I'm talking about. We'll build a raft, and the next thing we see is Irkutsk. Each dialogue auction should be constructed sensibly. The decisions affect the relationship between the characters and the morale, both individual and the entire camp. So a raft on an icebound river. Have you seen the rivers here? They're icebound. How do you want to float the raft on it? When the armed killers are prowling around, everything is better than sitting here and listening to your babbling. Maybe we'll build a sleigh like Chushki people? The river will lead us. Nonsense, we haven't got a team. Ugh. Let's talk about Crash and Slaughter. We were saved from the disaster and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else survived? The attackers had dynamite and also used it to not only derail the train, but also boot the car in which I saw people under arms. They planned it well, motherfuckers. Then they shot the survivors like animals. If someone had survived, they'd probably holed up in the woods as we did. Let's hope that help will come tomorrow. I'm just gonna skip through that. Okay. God, the big hunger is really just still there. Alright. Can I make a thing? No, I need a lot of materials for this. I need a lot more wood. That means you two are going off in search of wood. Not you. You and you are gonna have to go searching for wood here. Plenty of strings. I can take on mushrooms. Great. Stump with bullet holes, huh? I found bullets. And a log. Oh, that's real useful. Can I search here still? Oh, there's a cave. I'll just go right here and search, and then I'll head back. That'll have to do. The fact that there are logs, though, means I might be able to get something going if I'm lucky. I keep feeding them. I feed them every day. Oh, he's still pretty hungry, actually. She's fine. Okay, how about... Let me add a pine cone to this, make it 10. Let's cook a bit. Don't have anything to grill, so cooked food. Okay, I can use those, and I can use edible root. Make some extra food. Alright, let me see if I can... Let me dry those mushrooms. Oh man, really? I'm running low on rags, looks like. Plenty of needles, though. Not enough. This is the one I need. God damn it, I'm so close. How if I makeshift it? There we go. Better than nothing. You need to fucking dress your wounds, goddamn. Oh, now you have a hand wound too. God damn it. Oh, he doesn't have the actions. God. Okay, maybe I can... Maybe I can make this. I have enough. Hey, why not? Let's go. Butcher. This character has a chance to regain AP or more skinning resources in the animal skinning section. Yeah, cool. Game flaying point, hard table, metal workshop. So that's something at least, but I'm out of action, so that's it. Let's wait for the patrol. The train didn't reach the next station, right? Railway employees might expect us and send a patrol. So what? So they can't find us here. Rescue may be any moment, and we must give them a sign. Let's discuss it. Okay, that's not stupid at all, but remember that we're in the middle of the Trans-Siberian Railway and that next station is just a patch of dirt. Yes, but the employees have some duties, I suppose. Do they check the snowbanks on the tracks, or are they as lazy as in St. Petersburg? Probably a few old men who should have retired a long time ago. Maybe they will actually come on a midcar in the next days, and it's worth watching them then. Don't expect rescue from a military squad. I have 6 days left to finish this one. And the Mikhailova. May I ask you why did you leave St. Petersburg? What a nerve. In normal conversations, we wouldn't even have a quick word. Indeed, but normal circumstances ended with the train crash. What inquisitiveness. Do we still have the right to privacy? Wow. Earlier you mentioned something about the prince and the proposal. I think it could be an extremely interesting story. Fair enough. Maybe I'll at least warm up talking. In the capital, Prince Anatoly Ulchansky made advances to me. He offered us shelter when we had to leave the Ordenheimbaum residence after the abdication of the Tsar. Let me guess, a prince, so he's probably young and beautiful? He was old, fat, lame, and nasty. He smelled like a horse and laughed the same way. To be honest, this camp seems more attractive to me than a knight in his arms. Ah, damn it. Why are you so hungry? Oh, it fills up. I'm a dumb idiot. Okay. Wait, does it? Oh no, yeah, okay, hunger is the bar that's going up. Got it. Okay. Got some water here. Right, first you're going over here. You need to dress that wound. Actually, no. First I'm going to send a group off to go scavenge. How about you and you? You have found the wild game trace in one of the zones. To hunt it, enter its zone, but remember that without proper equipment, it can be very hard to hunt. If you fail, the animal will run into another zone. Wild animals, just like renegades, can move every day. Yeah, I don't have the equipment, so I'll take all that. Ammunition. Okay, let's go here, because I gotta get over to that spot. What is the next station? Slyodianka? Certainly none of the big cities. You don't even know if anyone at the station is worried that the train didn't arrive, or whether delays are a normal thing here. After the accidents in St. Petersburg, some Western railwaymen have gone on strike, but in this area, life revolves around the tracks and everyone expects the train to arrive. Even if the revolutionary mood has arrived here, nobody should take them seriously. Or maybe the workers deserted from the station long ago? Either they fell victim to the renegades or simply joined them? It is rather unlikely. In that case, the thugs would attack the train at the station or just before it. Thinking such thoughts, you get to the tracks. You shouldn't go any further because you have to stay a half day's walk away from the camp. Anyway, the embankment is exposed here and it's easy to be seen. Stations on the Trans-Siberian route are spaced every 50 to 60 versts. But in these conditions, it is several days of walking. You consider walking along the tracks up to Sludanka or Danusk as a last resort. It's worth walking around the area. You're doing rounds in search of safe places for the watch or ways to contract the rail employees. You walk with your heart in your mouth. The track is clearly visible here, so the thugs that derailed the train may come back here at any time. Unfortunately, after a short time, you find blood traces leading to a nearby ditch. Your worst scenarios turn out to be true. The bodies of 2 elderly railroad guards were knocked down here. This place is too far away from the locomotive. The unfortunates certainly did not travel with you. They must have come from the station in the east. And the handcar? It probably got to the hands of the renegades because you can't see it anywhere. The poor men were probably not armed because the bandits had slaughtered them with their axes without wasting any ammunition. In the cold, it is difficult to assess how long ago the bodies happened because the blood clots quickly and the bodies stiffen. But if the dead men were lying here more than a day, they would probably attract wolves or some lynx. The thugs must still be around. Thugs had already robbed the bodies of shoes and hats, but you are more desperate. Even a torn piece of a lousy uniform can be useful for kindling or tying a shelter. Unfortunately, you can't bury the bodies. It would immediately reveal to the renegades that someone was alive in the area. You hope that after death, no one will reproach you about this. Good, I got some rags. I need wood. I need more wood. No, I'm still leaving this deer here because I can't get it when I don't have a bow or something. Oof. Okay, I'll take all that and back to camp. Whoops, not that one. Alright, first off, you, wound dressing. Use a rag. Yeah, I suppose this is probably a good way to just use up my time. Just filter water for everybody who has action left. Let me see, how much... I can make string from canvas, which is not very helpful. I can make a bone knife. I can make a hammer, I can make a shovel or a torch. Oh, I could make a solid hardened table if I wanted. To make bows. Oh, that's real good. That's real good. So I have this one. How much does it take to make this? I don't have the actions. But I bet I can make a bow and arrows. Yeah. Yeah! I don't have enough string. Okay. In that case, you're just gonna make some water. Let's add a little bit of fuel to that. And go to sleep. Anna's freezing. Can we add more wood to the fire? I can't stand this cold anymore. To tell you the truth, I was thinking about the same. That's unreasonable. If we burn the wood, we'll be warm for one day. And what will we do tomorrow? We're in the woods. Wood is everywhere. But most of it is soaked. I'm going to support Anna because she is freezing to death. Let's find it dry then. It's Siberia. We need to warm up to survive. If we light the camp too much, we'll get the attention of those butchers. We have to be careful. Careful? You want to say frozen to death. Listen, we can seal the shelter or take care of the palisade in the morning. They'll protect us from the wind. Yeah, I gotta make some of those extra things. Let's move to the train wreck. Being in the woods is stupid. We don't have a decent roof or walls here. We're also sitting on some makeshift... What do you suggest? Call a coach to Novolansky and order an apartment at a Frenchman's? Stop teasing me rudely. I suggest that we move to the hideout to one of the cars. We'll be better protected from the wind there. Okay, let's think about it. The walls and ceiling will give us better protection from the gale, but we will not be able to light the fire, otherwise we will immediately get the attention of the thugs. It's risky, but if you care so much, then you can spend the night in one of the compartments, and in the morning, let us know if it really was better than in the camp. Alright, I guess she's going by herself tomorrow to do that. Not good. Not doing good right now. Okay. Got some water. Good. Everyone's cleaned up from thirst. Big hungry here. 3 big hungries and 1 regular hungry. Let's cook some food up. I'm real low on vegetables, so I can't even do that. Can I grill those mushrooms, maybe? Or smoke those mushrooms to poison them? Let me see, is there like a... I guess it doesn't work on poison mushrooms. Desperate times call for desperate measures. It's enough mushroom soup for everyone. Psychedelic mushrooms. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Alright, actually first I gotta filter water out, and let's set you to do that. Alright, so back here. Should be making mushroom soup. Alright, so who's hungry? We got you. Very hungry man. You're kind of hungry. Oh, Jesus Christ. How do I make an antidote? How do I make an antidote? Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. Okay, let's have you go here. You go here too. Make me a solid fence. Gather brushwood actually seems real good. So let's do that. Did it fail? God damn it. God damn it. He's poisoned. Okay. Send an expedition out. You're going by yourself? Oh. You reach a car with 4-person closed compartments and comfortable couches. Why should I sleep in a frosty forest if I can move here? After all, even without a heated floor, the car will provide a great shelter from wind and snow. All I need to do is find a good way to hide from the bandits. And they could have left this area long ago anyway. The car didn't suffer much during the disaster, and after a moment of struggling with the door, you go inside. Unfortunately, some of the windows in the corridor are broken, probably after the shooting, and the inside is covered with snow. But that's nothing. The windows will be covered with a rug or some branches. It will be less work than building a shelter. You look around carefully to make sure no one is watching you, then you quietly slip the door of the first compartment and slip inside. There's a lot of snow on the seats, almost completely covering the window. You shake off a little bit of snow to have somewhere to sit down. And quit with surprise. There's a dead man under the snow. The numb body is wrapped in an ice tomb. One of his hands supports the ripped belly where the other disappears somewhere in the blackened snow. The worst, however, is the face, or rather the lack of it. Something literally bit it before the body froze. You stop by the wall, unable to take your eyes off the macabre scene. Trying not to look too much at the devoured head. The unfortunate man was probably pushed into the stomach with a bayonet or some yataghan and left here to die. You find some scattered ammunition in the snowdrift, but there's no weapon. Either it was taken, or it is hidden somewhere under an impenetrable ice block. Fortunately, there's no passenger in the next compartment. The window was not broken, and only some snow came in from the corridor. Under the white snow, you can see scattered luggage, probably nothing valuable, but still you look around for some clothes. Suddenly you hear human voices from outside the window. These are at least 3 bandits. They're talking about something loudly, apparently without expecting any danger. You stick to the wall and listen. From the bits of conversation, you understand that they see 1 or 2 survivors in the area. They are afraid that if they leave witnesses alive, one day someone might recognize their faces and send them to the rope. Fortunately, in the cold, they don't want to scour the area, but they probably decide to organize rec routes every evening. And that's when you come with the idea of comfortable, and that's all when you come with the idea of comfortable accommodation. The renegades are talking about the hunted wolverine for a while, but their voices are fading away. You're luck. To be sure, you wait 1 or 2 quarters of an hour, then leave the car as carefully as possible. You must go back to the camp. Okay, how do I deal with this? Okay, so she's sleeping. Okay, how do I... Not worth doing yet. How do I make an antidote? Must be at the quarantine point somehow. I did this one. Oh, unlocks the item's antidote. That's it. Okay, medicines. Antidote. Water and golden root? I gotta go find golden root then. Can I send these two out? Oof, that's a lot of people on the things. Let's try heading over here. Nada. Oh. They're gonna be stuck out there, god damn it. That's it. Anna ran away, let's face it. She won't come back. She's probably found a better shelter and food. Maybe something happened to her? Don't be so critical of her. Maybe something happened? Maybe she doesn't know how to come back? In the morning, we should follow her footsteps. I don't trust her. She most certainly took the opportunity and fled. She won't make it through the woods alone. We've got to put aside all this bickering and go after her. Everyone deserves to be saved. Stroke the fire. Surely Grigory Dmitri is coming to us. It will be harder for him to find his way. If he was around, we would hear his singing. Okay. This will be interesting. Oh, well, they're all fine-ish. Phew. That was a bit rough. Okay, you... I'm in a bad place right now. Boy, oh boy, am I in a bad place. I can make fruit tea with some berries. Can't make any stew. Can't make soup. Can I make mushroom soup? I can make eggs, something, scrambled eggs. I don't have any lard, though. Ugh. Oh, I do have some soup still. And, how about... bugs? Dried mushrooms. Better than nothing. Okay, she's in bad shape here. Don't have enough materials. Don't have any sticks. I don't have any bones. I don't have anything. I don't have much choice left in the matter, so I'm just gonna see what happens if I send people off to meet the bandits. Danger zone deadly. A deep canyon with steep slopes is blocking your way. On its bottom, under a layer of ice and snow, there's probably a small stream, but the descent may be too dangerous. Better look for a gentler slope. Unexpectedly, you see two men on the other side of the canyon. They are dressed in warm leather, packed with bundles and armed with shotguns. They're certainly the renegades who derailed the train. Other hikers will not walk around this area so boldly. Watch them from the hiding place. Oh. You've reached the tracks leading west. How far away can you be from the station you last stopped at? At least several dozen versts. So without the proper preparation, you won't get there on foot. Anyway, what guarantees do you have that the station employees do not pack with the thugs? Maybe it was from the bribed railway guards that the renegades received information about the poor security of the train? You prefer not to ponder it any longer and turn back. But wait, isn't there someone by the train wreck? With your heart in your mouth, you crawl along the trees. Yes! One of the bandits is standing by the tracks. Fortunately, he hasn't noticed you. Okay, so you can't go back. I see. Alright, back to camp. Full inventory, good shit. Okay, let's try this again. You are gonna work with, how about you? Oh my god, I'm one stick short? Fucking god damn it. I don't have the antidote stuff I need. I can use a hammer. I use sticks. Split wood, needles, branch. Damn, oh, and that's the wood logs. God damn it. Like, I'm just short on everything. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna buff the campfire up because I need these people to not be cold. I can throw ammunition on the fire. Great. Let's see what happens if I bump this all the way up. Boom, 100% campfire. Yeah, boy. This is gonna be bad, but let's see what happens. Actually, who's exhausted? You're exhausted. Now, you're gonna cook some food first. Do I even have food I can cook? Base, grilled, cooked food. I can make some stew. Mushroom soup. Where's that? Where are those mushrooms I just made? There they are. Oh, they don't count because they're dried mushrooms. When did I get the golden root? When did I get that? Okay, can I cook anything at all? I can cook some fruit tea. Let's give you the fruit tea. Maybe that'll warm you up a little. It does. Yeah, she's in a bad place right now, so I'm just gonna give this to her. Still very cold. And they're all hungry. Alright, I'm just gonna filter out more water, I guess. Just plenty of water. An overheard conversation. You mentioned that you overheard a conversation of these butchers. What did you find out? First of all, someone else has survived the catastrophe. The renegades tried to track down 2 people. If we can find those survivors, they will definitely be good allies. We have to warn them somehow. It's not good that the bandits know that someone has survived, but in these conditions, in fact, every ally would be at a premium. Unfortunately, they decided to patrol the wreck for several days. They're afraid that they may be hanged if someone recognizes them. They will kill the witnesses. They're afraid of being recognized. It means they may be locals. If they wanted to bolt prey somewhere far away with their prey, you wouldn't care anything about witnesses. Do you know anything about their number? 3 or more of them talked near the train, but the conversation showed that there were at least one more group. They are led by someone who was called Yegor. They spoke the name with fear. They said that Yegor is around some pass, but when he comes back, he will be furious that someone has survived. A pass, do you know where? Unfortunately not, but if I get it right, they are mainly south of these tracks. They complained they didn't want to get ear frostbite in the woods and by the river. This is valuable information. Well done! Jack of all trades. Just look at those stars. I see the Great Bear, or as the inhabitants of these regions say, the Great Reindeer. Oh, do you know the cousins of the people in this area? It's great! Our rescue has just become much more certain. Please forgive me, but you don't look like an ethnology professor. It's not like that. I'm not a researcher of primitive people, although I traveled a bit in Siberia. I just know the stars. I have it from college. Are you an astronomer? This is also great news. When we move towards civilization, your knowledge will help determine our location. No, I haven't actually finished these studies. For you'll ask, the same as medicine, philosophy, and economics. Who paid for your studies? How did your family react to such a carefree approach to life? What did you do at the university anyway? I was developing. I absorbed knowledge about the world, but above all, about people. Contact with so many open minds showed me from what hard problems our society is suffering. Nothing good comes out from these universities, just subversive ideas and future murderers, such as those we had the misfortune to meet. The university is a breeding ground for the mind, a place where different classes and nationalities meet without fetters of superstition and etiquette. I was thrown out of 4 faculties, but I owe more to those failures than to other successes. But at least you read the directions of the world from the locations of the stars? Yes, but I was taught that by my uncle, the sailor. Ha! Okay. Let's see what we got. At least he's not dying anymore. That's handy. Wow, the campfire goes way down. Big thirst and big hunger, huh? Okay, I can give mold to people. Indigestion. hallucinating and nausea. Great. Well, what can I use to make that? Nausea. Sickness with antidote. I don't have enough fucking stuff for antidote. Shit. Okay, you're not gonna do it because you're hallucinating. Let's give the antidote to you. No, you're hallucinating. Let's give the antidote to you. Okay. I thought I just... What? Ugh. It's probably... I didn't go here. Let's see if I can find these other people, though. Let's go 1 and a 2. There's a ridge here. That might be it. Oh! When in danger, the body sometimes acts instinctively, and the mind records events with a certain delay. It seems to you that first, the ricochet chipped off a piece of bark right next to you, and only then you heard the bang of the shot echo through the wide valley. What happens if I give up? Expedition is lost. I can't believe he moved into me. Well, I think that's that. Alright, let's see if I can find Pieta. This is my last attempt because I've lost 2 people with this. Why are they even giving me options? You can't complain about the lack of attractions. In the morning, the wind rose in a thick camp. Snowcaps slid from the trees around the camp, putting out the fire and covering your belongings. You curse heavily, digging out whatever you can from under the white layer. It's always a kind of a warm-up. Well, shit. Alright. It's been a while since the crash, and the car of the Kolchak class you reach is all covered with snow. This part of the train suffered greatly during the robbery. The renegades blew up the span preceding it, the Kolchak derailed, and the carriages pushing at the back broken in half. Passengers traveling inside had no chance of survival. Maria, however, knows that Petrushka did not travel in the Kolchak. She has a different plan. On both sides of the car, there were luggage rooms in which her brother knew various hiding places. If he survived the catastrophe, he might have left a message for her there. You search the indicated places. Of course, all valuable items were plundered by the renegades long ago, but you still find an overlooked set of warm clothes and a few useful things. Unfortunately, there is no message. Undaunted, Maria grabs a piece of coal from the embankment and draws some bizarre signs with it. It's a code they have come up with, her brother, to talk freely despite the presence of the passengers and the rest of the rail service. Even if the renegades come across it, they won't understand anything. What happens if I head north? Oh, really? I didn't survive. This game's rough. This game's hard. Alright, so that's Help Will Come Tomorrow. It is a rough survival game. A lot of these survival games are. I mean, I obviously made a couple mistakes there, trying to go too hard, and then also not getting the camp set up properly, probably scrounging around a little bit too recklessly and wasting my action points. You know, it's a very, very cool game. The time frame makes it a good setting because it's Siberia, it's cold, it's desolate. You're trying to desperately survive as people are hunting you, and the weather is against you. So it's an interesting way to do it, as opposed to any other kind of game in this setting where it's sort of like very minimalist, I want to say. Like, I think Dead in Bermuda was fairly minimal in that same respect. It had a lot of the similar mechanics, but there wasn't a whole lot of like framing device around it. And if I remember correctly, Gods Will Be Watching was also similar to this game in sort of how the gameplay loop works, but was also I think that was more difficult, but also way more random. Oh, this is just going to repeat. Okay. But yeah, so I think that one run is probably good. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking out the game with me. Check this game out yourself if you're interested. You probably will be able to do much better than I did. It's $20 on Steam. I got it, I want to say a little bit cheaper than that because I kickstarted it. But, you know, roughly around there. So $20, not a bad price. There's a lot of work put into this, like the conversations between characters, all the different subsystems about how they interact with each other, that sort of stuff. So there's obviously a lot of work put into this. So for $20, I think it's probably worth it if you don't mind the difficulty and sinking like a couple hours into any given run. This was the easy difficulty. Oh boy. But anyway, yeah. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the game with me. And we'll see you next time.